So today I will be talking about Michael, which is a pastoral poem by William Wordsworth. It's a romantic poetry and it contains all the qualities of it, and you will have a vivid description of all the landscape, mountains, stream, fields, valleys, everything, and of course shapes, because it's the story of a shepherd Michael and his wife Isabel. They have an ancestral land on which they used to toil every day and night. There was not a single day or a night that they used to sit idle except for dinner, and their house or cottage was often called as Evening Star by all the neighbors. And but there is a problem. This Michael has a nephew, and that nephew, he was a bankrupt now, and he lost everything. Now there's a huge, hefty sum of money he has to pay back, but for which the guarantee is his uncle, Michael. Now Michael is very sad. He thinks why he has done this, why he became the guarantee, and now he doesn't have the money. Even if he will sell his ancestral land, it will not be half of the original amount. And then he has a very noble idea. He thought, let me send Duke to London. He will be a big man and he'll pay all that money, and he will not have to sell his ancestral land. But before that, he has to tell Luke all the story, the history behind his ancestral land, about the forefather, and he insisted his son to lay down a cornerstone in this activity of building a sheepfold. He is very sad that he and his son will not do this work together because the son will be in London. But let the son, place this cornerstone, and I'll make while he is in London, because I want that hope that one day he'll return and will have this ancestral land, and this land will not be sold in future. The parents are very happy because his son will become a big man now. But it's a very melancholic story at the end, because what happened is that his son never returns. His son had a different choice there. He was in the wrong path, a very dishonorable path. Michael thought that whenever his son will, forget the right path, he'll remember this day with his father when he was laying down that cornerstone, and then he will be on the right path. It will provide him courage. But he was banished from London. He used to hide here and there, and he was guilty. He never came back to his father. After this, the father, he heard about his son. He thought he will return. He was making the sheepfold, but then he realized he will never, and he used to sit at that hill, never used to make that sheepfold, and he died after some years. And after the death of his husband, Isabel too died. His land was sold off, his ancestral land where his forefather had worked so hard was sold off, converted into an agricultural land, and now plowshare is there, tilling the fields, and only that stone is there. And that stone is something that is always, reminds you that life is just a life and it will pass one day. And there is a lot of emotion after reading this poem, and do tell me what you think about reading this poem. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.